What's up, YouTube? This is Fabled Psychic Dragon, Fabled Hunter, coming at you with my Exodia deck. It is old, and it's basically just fun to play. I played it in a tournament once, didn't even top. Build's not that good. It's actually very good, surprisingly, because it's actually done very well against my friends. But it's not fast enough. It's more stall-based, and I want a fast-paced deck. Start off, obvious reasons. You need this card. Cards. Exodia. Obviously, I don't even think I need to explain why I need all 5 pieces of Exodia in an Exodia deck. I really don't think so. 3 blue eyes. I know it doesn't make sense quite yet, but when you see the spell and trap cards, you will. To go along with the blue eyes, I have 3 White Stone of Legends. These cards are actually hard to come by. They didn't come common in the Dragon's Collide pack back when I made this deck. So I had to actually go out of my way and search for these cards, which took a little while. 2 Vortex Trooper, another hard card to come by until I bought a bunch of Gladiator's Assault to make my Gladiator Beast deck, which I'm making still. This card's good because when it's played, I can shuffle 2 cards from my hand into the deck and then draw 2 cards. And plus, when he's destroyed, I get to draw a card. Well, the problem is his attack points is 0. Jar Turtle, because I run Jar of Greed in this deck, and he's good for stalling unless your opponent manages to summon big monsters like every single opponent nowadays can, like really fast. And for when your opponent swarms the field and you can't afford to hit, double Swift Scarecrow. This card is basically Battle Fader, but instead of special summoning itself, it just hits the graveyard. No field presence, just graveyard in the battle phase. Those are the monsters. Here's the spells. 3 cards of Consonance. For those of you who don't know what this card does, I can discard one Dragon-type tuner with 100 or less attack points to draw 2 cards. White Stone of Legends, which is a level 1 Dragon tuner with 100 or so attack points. I don't remember the exact amount. I can drop him and then use White Stone of Legends effect to bring Blue Eyes to my hand. And when I bring Blue Eyes to my hand, I can use this. Trade in. This card basically is cards of Consonance for Blue Eyes. I drop Blue Eyes and get 2 cards. That works for any level 8 or higher monster, not just Blue Eyes. Triple Upstart Goblin, because Lord knows I have no care in the world what my opponent's life points look like. I just need to draw that card. Double Magical Mallet. These next 3 cards, including the Magical Mallets, I'm taking out for Card D, which comes out in Galactic Overlord, which is good because I can basically normal summon it, tribute itself, and then get 2 cards, which is good because I need to draw power. Infinite cards, dead draw, immediately dead draw to the max. Never needed it. I think I needed it once because I had 7 cards in my hand that I couldn't drop. Here's the Stall Engine. Lights and Steel Cages because I don't want my opponent hitting me. Easy to get around, MST, Insectors, whatever. So I need those Swift Scarecrows. Next up is the Trap Count. It's just 9 cards, 3 cards, 3 of each. Triple Reckless Greed. Very pricey move with this deck because the draw phase is something that's needed, especially with nothing but real traps to draw power. Next up, Triple Legacy of Yatagarasu. It has 2 effects, but realistically I'm only using 1 because I don't run Spirit Monsters. I can activate this card to draw 1 card, and if I control a Spirit Monster, draw 2 cards, but as you saw from my monster count, no Spirit Monsters. And like I said, with Jar Turtle, Jar of Greed, Pot of Greed in trap form, but only can draw 1 unless I have Jar Turtle, which lets me draw 2, just like Pot of Greed. That's it for the Exodia deck. I'm going to fix it for Galactic Overlord. The reason I'm presenting it is because I just wanted to have a nice little deck to show you guys, since I'm showing all my decks: Windups, Insectors, Dark Worlds, Fableds, and then Exodia, the 5 decks that I run. I used to run an Ice Barrier Frog deck, but I scrapped that because Ice Barrier cards are hard to come by now. Like I said, pre-release this weekend, can't wait for it, can't wait to see what other people pull on YouTube. I'm hoping to hopefully get more viewers with the pre-release video, and preferably the box video that I'll be getting 2 weeks from now. Post a comment, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.